Hey there everyone, welcome back. So this video is gonna be so interesting, so important just like above because we are gonna discuss the top most important CBSE board questions which are repeated each single time. So you really can't afford to miss this video, and without a further ado, let's get started. Starting with the very first question. This is from the chapter Arithmetic Progressions. And it states that if in an AP, if the sum of first n terms is 3n square plus 5n and its kth term is 164, then we need to find the value of k. So we are given that s of n is equals to 3n square plus 5n. So s of 1 becomes 3 into 1 square plus 5n. 5 into 1, that is s of 1 is 3 plus 5, that is 8. Now as we know that s of 1 is nothing but sum of 1 terms, that is a is equals to 8. So from here we get that the first term is nothing but 8. And now taking the sum of two terms, that is a1 plus a2, this becomes 3 into 2 square plus 5 into 2. This becomes 3 into 4, 12 plus 10. That is S of 2 is 22. So here is a very common mistake that most of the people do is they take A2 as 22, but A2 is actually S2 minus S1. That is 22 minus 8, which becomes 14. And hence we get A2 as 14. Now we know that common difference is nothing but A2 minus A1, that is 14 minus 8, and we get the common difference as 6. Now we can simply write the arithmetic progression, that is A 8, then 14, and then 20 and 26 and 32 and so on. So here we are there with our AP, that is 8, 14, 20, 26, 32 and so on. Now coming to the other part of the question where we need to find the k term, that is 164. Now we know the formula of a of n, that is a plus n minus 1 into d. We are aware that a is nothing but 8 is n minus 1 into d, that is 6, and a of n is nothing but 164. Now we just need to find the value of n. 164 is equals to 8 plus 6n minus 6, that becomes 6n plus 2. Taking everything on the right hand side, 6n is equals to 162, and we get n as 162 by 6, that is 27. So we have the value of n, that is 27. Now moving to the second question, that is also from arithmetic progressions. It states that in an AP, if the common difference d is equals to minus 4 and the seventh term a of 7 is 4, then find the first term. That is, we are given with the common difference, that is minus 4, and also with the seventh term, that is equals to 4. We already know the formula, that is a of n will be equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. As we are asked to find the first term and we already know a of 7, that is a plus n minus 1, that is 7 minus 1 into d. So this becomes 4 is equals to a plus 6 into minus 4, which can be also written as a plus minus 24. Minus 24 on the right hand side, this becomes 4 plus 24, that is 28. So we get the value of a as 28. Okay, now moving to the third question, which is from quadratic equations. It states that a rectangular park is to be designed whose breadth is 3 meters less than its length. Its area is to be 4 square meters more than the area of park that has already been made in the shape of isosceles triangle, with its base as breadth of the rectangular park and altitude as 12 meters. Then we need to find the length and breadth. Pretty long question, but in simple, there is a rectangular park and there is another park that is a triangular park. So we know that triangular park's area is 4 square meters less than the area of rectangular park. So considering the length of rectangular park, that is x. So as we are given with the condition that breadth is less than the length in 3 meters. That is, if length is x, then breadth becomes x minus 3. And we already know the altitude of the triangular part, that is 12 meters. So we know that area of a triangle is equals to half into base into height, and the base here becomes the breadth of the rectangle, and altitude is already given as 12 meters. So from this data we can get the area of the triangular park, that is half into x minus 3 into 12, that becomes 6x minus 18. Now the area of rectangular park is nothing but L into B, that is x into x minus 3, that becomes x square minus 3x. Now we are also given with the condition that the isosceles triangular area park is 4 square meters less than this rectangular park. Writing out this condition, this becomes 6x minus 18 plus 4 meters is equals to x square minus 3x. That is, area of triangular park plus 4 meters will be equals to the area of rectangular park. And that's it. We need to solve this equation, which can be written as x square minus 9x plus 14 is equals to 0, and 14 and 1, that can be written as 7 into 2, that is x square minus 7x minus 2x plus 14 is equals to 0, which becomes x into x minus 7 minus 2 x minus 7, that is x minus 2 into x minus 7 is equals to 0. So we have two values of x, that is x is equals to 2 or x is equals to 7. And as we know, our x is nothing but the length of rectangle. Now, as we know, and from here we can understand that we cannot be taking the value of x as 2, because breadth is nothing but x minus 3, and which if taken 2 will become minus 1, and that is not at all possible. So length becomes 7 meters and breadth becomes 7 minus 3, that is 4 meters. So now moving to another important questions from the chapter polynomials. Find the value of p so that the polynomial px into x minus 3 plus 9 is equals to 0 has two equal roots. So first let us represent the given polynomial px into x minus 3 plus 9 is equals to 0 in the general form of polynomials, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So this becomes px square minus 3px plus 9. From this given polynomial we can say that a is equals to p, b is equals to minus 3p, and c is equals to 9. So from the chapter polynomials, we remember that the sum of roots, that is, consider alpha and beta as these two roots of this given polynomial. So sum of roots, that is alpha plus beta, should be equals to minus b by a. That is minus of minus 3p by p, which becomes alpha plus beta, that is equals to 3. And also alpha into beta will be equals to c by a, that is equals to 9 by p. Now as we are given with a condition, that is alpha is equals to beta, so we can substitute this in a, alpha plus beta is equals to 3, and this becomes alpha plus alpha is equals to 3, that is 2 alpha is equals to 3, and alpha will be equals to 3 by 2. So as we know that alpha is equals to beta is equals to 3 by 2. And we also know the value of alpha into beta, that is minus 9 by p here, and that is equals to 3 by 2 into 3 by 2, that is 9 by 4. And from here we get the value of p as 4. And that is it for this video, guys. I'll be bringing you such more content where you find the most important and repeated questions of the CBSE board. I hope you find this video helpful, and let us meet in the coming ones.